Grimlock say you watching So Hungry Grimlock Sunday. You ask questions, me Grimlock give you You are watching So Hungry's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah. Stay down, Grimlock.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is So Hungry and I'd like to welcome you guys to another Soundwave Sunday! And again, Eric returns this Sunday.
What's up? If you guys are on spring break, hope you're having a great time.
I'm sure they are frolicking with beach bunnies and sticking their toes in the sand. All that good stuff. Anyways, I wanted to throw up a promotion right away off the bat for Bro Bros. If you haven't checked it out, we just uploaded our first Transformers video for that channel. So go over, check it out, give it a thumbs up. Let us know what your thoughts are. We did a Transformers Prime little tournament, so it's pretty exciting.
It's some good stuff on there, so just stop by and hang out with us. It's pretty cool.
Our first question comes from MW2 Hiders. Munger, you are the boss. Oh yeah, Tony Danza is a little bit jelly. And what are your expectation levels for Transformers 4? Soundwave Sunday, number 90. Wow, 90 episodes already.
10 more, you're going to hit that 100.
I have no idea what I'm going to do for it.
You're going to have some big, like, celebration.
Woo! Celebrate Soundwave Sunday!
Invite everybody who's subscribed over to your house for
a barbecue.
Yeah, everybody's got to bring one dish.
That'd be amazing. I would love it. Everybody would bring shrimp because they would want to impress me. You guys. I know you guys. I love you guys. Anyways, my expectations, I guess they're pretty high. I heard some guy get interviewed about Transformers 4. I don't know what exactly he has to do with it, but he said it's going to be a lot darker than the previous one. So that makes me pretty excited for it. And you know there's going to be explosions and stuff like that. Eric, you watch the trailers. What are your expectations for this upcoming movie?
Well, I would hope that since it's Michael Bay's last hoorah here with it, that he would, you know, pull out the big guns and just let it rip, you know? It's time to just bring the noise and just make it happen, you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
It's gotta go down.
It's going down! Charlie Brown.
I don't know how many other cliches I can use there. How do you know that's the right word, but you know what I mean. You win some, you lose some. What are you gonna say? Like, what's another one?
Right.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yep. Woo! Burning up in here. Our next question comes from Skeptiled. Eric, you want to read this question?
Sure.
He's just telling me how he can't read today.
Alright, Mungry!
Yeah? Ow, dude.
Gotta say that your review of the Transformers Age of Extinction...
We don't have to do this. Do you want to?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get through this, everyone. I'm gonna get through this. Mungry!
Ow! Seriously, you're drunk.
Gotta start off with a bang. Gotta say that your review of the Transformers Age of Extinction trailer was awesome! Speaking of TF4, which is way easier to say, what are your opinions on Optimus Prime's redesign? Number 90.
Number 90, number 90, number 90. Oh yeah, okay. So, at first I didn't really like the design. It looked more plasticky to me. And I'm sure they didn't have, like, the CGI all, I guess, correct or finished for the final film when I first saw it. But I'm alright with it right now. I think it's kind of cool how they have have a shield and a sword too. It kind of made him into like a warrior, more or less a rebel. Even though it's kind of odd because Transformers always use guns. But, you know what, I'm going to use my imagination, and I think it's cool that he's got that warrior stuff on.
Question, is this supposed to be, this is like all supposed to be part of like the other three, right? It's supposed to be or is this its own thing?
It's its own thing, but you saw the trailer and it's like, remember Chicago.
Yeah, see, that's
so it's like,
a little confusing though, because like, I mean, did Optimus Prime like choose a new, you know, form? Is that why he looks different, or what's the deal, yo?
I don't know. He just like gets a different upgrade depending on what vehicle he scans, I guess. Maybe
he got an upgraded downgrade.
Yeah, no, he got an Well, he looked really old right away, but then it depends on what vehicle he scans. I would guess.
Okay.
I don't really know. There's no like rhyme or reason behind that. Michael Bay wants it to be a different upgrade, and Hasbro wants to sell new toys.
I agree with that. It's all about the money.
Yeah. So, did you like his redesign?
From what I can remember, it seemed pretty cool. I mean, it just seemed a little bit more rugged. You know, and I kind of agree with what you're saying with like maybe more of a warrior look, which is kind of cool. Bring out the darkness. I like when movies go dark because, for instance, the first Batman's, you know, started out dark and then they got a little cartoony, and I think they kind of lost the pizzazz. And then when they redid the final three, the most recent ones, they brought back the darkness, and I think it made the series better. So hopefully the darkness will help the Transformers too.
Right on. Our next question comes from Mike Hyde. Hey, Mungry, are you interested for Batman Arkham Knight? I'm interested only because I heard Rocksteady is making this one again. So I'm excited about that. Right? Is that Rocksteady?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But Warner Brothers still has say in it, right?
Warner Brothers has had Batman's
name.
Yeah, forever. Ever since like the first cartoons and movies and stuff. Like they're like the Hasbro.
They just put their stamp on it. Yeah, they're the producer. They're the producer, but Rocksteady is the developer.
Right.
So I'm excited for this game. I'm seeing like, is this the origin? No, I think this is finally the conclusion. I don't know where this fits in there. I don't know much about this new game, but we did watch a trailer.
Right, and it looks really good. This is supposed to be after Arkham City. This is the events after Arkham City.
Okay.
From what I gathered from it, and I'm happy that the developer came back because first game Arkham Asylum was awesome. Loved it. Had so much fun playing that game. Being a big Batman fan, just the depth of that game was so much fun for me. Just going through all the character stuff and the detail with both, you know, the heroes and the villains. The second one was along the same level. Everything was pretty good. It was awesome. A little bit bigger world, just being able to go out into the city. But when they dropped Origins, man, that had to be one of the biggest letdowns for me, being a huge Batman fan. It was just felt so rushed and just sloppy. It was sloppy. It just everything seemed so. I think they were just living off the names and the.
Well, it was a different developer, so they obviously didn't do the previous games, and they just got the data over, and they kind of just built off of that as much as they probably could.
I think they were just thinking, we're going to buy this out and make a ton of money off of this series because of the reputation already.
But it wasn't like the worst game ever, though. It wasn't. It just didn't live up to the previous title.
Say if you would have started with that one, you probably would have had a good time with it.
Yeah.
But since I started from the beginning, it just didn't live up to the hype. And I'm to answer your question. Not that you asked me, but I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be sweet. I hope so.
I am interested in it, but I'm also bummed. I'm not sure like if you guys will see me play it. I will for sure play it myself, if anything, because Warner Brothers doesn't like to let YouTubers put stuff on their channel. Yeah, they like to throw it on the content ID matches. So I don't know if you'll see it, but I am interested in it.
And also, real quick, Mike Hyde, did you know that there's a Green Bay Packer that has the same name as you? Or maybe you're him. I don't know.
Maybe. Go Pack, go.
Go Pack.
Our next question comes from the Pop Culture Channel, and I recognize that name for Bro Bra as a fellow Bro Bra.
Ah.
Thank you, bro. Mungry, where would you go if you were in the zombie apocalypse? It has to be on Earth and real. Oh. Ooh.
Is that googly eyes or is that ooh?
Ooh, that's ooh, I think. I don't know how that works.
Okay, one of the two.
Yeah. So, I actually had some time to think about this while selecting some questions. And I would go to one of the smallest islands on, like, the Hawaii range. I don't know what that's called. Because you're isolated by water, and I feel like if I somehow lived, I could kill all the zombies there, and then I would have my own private island, and I could fish and live off of it. That's like a resourceful, serious answer.
The hardest part about that is once the apocalypse started would be getting there.
Yes.
That would be the hardest part. But other than that, I think it's reasonable. For me, I'm going to go a little bit more broad. I don't know of a specific location, but I would just say I would get as far out of the major areas, like as far away from the city where most people are. You want to get away, probably high ground so you can see everything coming after you. I don't know if you watched The Walking Dead at all. They got into a prison and that worked out for them for a while. So, you know, any place that you can like barricade yourself.
I wouldn't want to live in a prison though, personally. But
no.
I mean, during that you take your chances with
you
what
need security.
Yeah.
So
what if you lock yourself in and then there's like they're all just like reaching their hands through your
happens.
Door forever?
Yeah,
oh
sure.
Man, that happens.
Yeah. On another note too, like I think once the once video games hit like a virtual reality level, that'd be a pretty awesome video game. Like
it'd be scary. I don't know if I could go to sleep.
Oh man, I would play that game. Like surviving the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse.
That'd be funny. Your neighbor's like watching you. You're like cowering,
moving
in a corner.
around, crying. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
All right, the next question comes from Mega Agent 2001. Mungry, will you do a Let's Play of Lego The Hobbit when it releases this spring? Soundwave Sunday number 90.
And of course I will. I love the Hobbit movie, and I'm kind of curious to get this game to see if it's going to be the whole thing all the way through. I would guess so, because the Hobbit is just like really one book, and they're making it into 3 movies. But I'm very excited for this game. The last Lego game, the Lego movie video game, was a lot better than I expected it to be, and they kept the pace changing throughout the game and made it kind of exciting and did different things. So I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with one of my favorite movie series of all time.
Don't forget book.
And well, I don't read the book. But
What?
Alright, Eric, are you excited for this Lego The Hobbit game?
I mean, yes. I had also fun with the movies, and I played some of the games for the PS2 actually, but not the Lego ones, but the Hobbit ones. But like you said, it'd be cool if they did just throw them all into one game, so you wouldn't have to buy 3 separate games.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would change them into more than, I don't know, because the last movie comes out at the end of the year, so it wouldn't really make sense.
It's all about the money, though. Cha-ching.
I know, but I think Smog has all the money, so we don't have to worry about that.
Just have Smog just fund it then.
Yeah, he's a good funder. He's a lot of fun. He's a barrel of fun, laughs, joy, and hot
Money.
barbecues too.
Gold money.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good guy. Anyways, next question comes from the Transformers 333. Eric said, that's where you're supposed to say
It's
that.
Totally a Monday.
Someone's got a case of the Monday.
Oh, when did I say that?
In the last video. I just thought I'd throw it in there.
Okay. Someone just said what I said.
Yeah.
Is that my #1 fan right there?
Yep. Next question comes from Mook Galvan. Hey Mungry, what would you do if you worked at a Transformers toy factory? Would you steal the toys, get a discount, or you can make an option? Well, thank you. Soundwave Sunday number 90. This is what I would do. I would get a little creative, because working on like an assembly line or working probably in there, you might get a little bored over time. At first you're probably like, oh, this is cool. But I would maybe just like throw in like a secret like part to a couple Transformers here and there, because then it would be like almost like the ultimate collector if you got it. But I wouldn't tell anyone about it until like 15 years after I retired, because then they'd be like, wow, did I get one of those? Eric, do you have anything to say about working at a toy factory, a Transformers toy factory?
Well, I got kind of a weird mind thing for you.
Okay.
Think about it. I bet you there's not people that make those. It's actually probably real, like, robot machines.
Whoa.
Making fake plastic robot toys.
Whoa.
Robots making robots.
Whoa.
It's like the start of the Terminator, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Stuff's getting real.
Judgment Day. That guy on the street with his sign is right. The end is coming. Our next question comes from Rodan Leash. Mungry, would you rather be in a locked room with Grimlock or Starscream? Soundwave Sunday number 90. Grimlock, because I wouldn't be locked in that room that long. He would definitely just use his head and get us out of there. Starscream, he would just nag. Eric, anything?
Man, Grimlock, he seems kind of like a better guy, so I just say I go with Grimlock.
Okay.
Starscream's just kind of a whiner.
Our next question comes from Yoshi Rider. Hope you guys are all enjoying the Yoshi's New Island, by the way. Just came out.
Check
If
it
you
out.
like that, definitely give it a thumbs up over
Thumbs
there.
up.
Anyways, hey Mungry, have you tried the new Pepsi Next? And if so, do you like it? Because I absolute hate it. And what's your real name? You know what? I'm not going to tell you my real name. You can go over to BroBra, subscribe there, and find it out within probably like 2 videos. And have I tried the new Pepsi? No. Eric, have you tried that Pepsi?
No. I don't want to sound like a snob or anything, but I don't drink soda. I don't drink soda.
Neither of us drink soda, actually.
It's bad for you.
Yeah, don't drink soda if you don't have to.
Drink water.
Next question comes from the Skulls of Goodness. Hey Mungry, if you had to describe your YouTube channel with one video that you have uploaded, what would it be? This is a really, really hard question because
it's easy. It's
me
dancing with Nabby.
Okay.
Obviously.
It's not that.
Yeah.
It's not that. But let's see. Just the video count as of right now. It's 1,685 videos right here on the uploads. Whoa! Why does this guy have so much time on his hands? But I would have to say, I don't know why this video comes to head, because I just had like maybe a good time with it, and you guys really probably enjoyed it a lot too.
If you don't say one with me in it,
I'm gonna have you pick the Bro Bros.
no,
one.
that's not the same. Because if it's not your all-time favorite,
I don't think you're in any of my videos. I just mute you.
We were friends.
It used to be.
Used
Anyways,
to be.
I'm
Like
gonna squeeze
5
this out
seconds
here.
ago we were.
Let's squeeze this out here. Transformers Prime, rival battle, Knockout versus Ratchet, Doctor versus Doctor, because I got to say a physical joke in there, and I think that's funny. Eric, what's your favorite or what's for Bro Bros channel? What would you say out of all the ones we've done? What is the one to describe our channel?
The one
that you would pick, yeah.
the toenail one.
No one's seen that yet.
I know. It's
I
fresh.
still have to edit that. Don't tell.
It's fresh in the mind.
Okay, it's from. We'll tell you what video game it's from so that you can look forward to it. It's from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, the original arcade game. It's fresh in your mind. It's
some interesting conversation.
The toenail one. Everybody wants to know now. They're all sitting on hands and toenails.
It's definitely worth checking it out. We got some definitely some interesting conversations going on in the Bro Bros. It's a little twist. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I think I just screwed that up. Is that even a phrase?
What?
Sitting on hands and toes?
It's waiting
pins
on
and needles.
yeah. Yep.
Whatever. I mix things up all the time,
right.
including cake batter and mix. And then I say, "Mom, you better make me that cake mix." Anyways,
Cake's good.
Yeah, cake. I like cake. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed the Soundwave Sunday.
Sunday.
I think this is the second to last, maybe the last one with Eric. So if you want to ask him questions,
got one more Sunday.
Okay, we got one more. Ask
I
Eric
got
some
one more
questions.
Sunday in me.
Ask him some questions.
Come on, guys, throw them my way.
Throw.
See what you got. See what you got, huh?
Just throw them at the screen. We will see you guys all next time. Hope you guys have a great, grand, beautiful Soundwave Sunday, everyone.
Sunday. Thanks for watching.
If you want more of us, click the video or the link in the description below.
And make sure you hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos from Bro Bros. Thanks for stopping by.